Look, let's be real for a second. I spent years telling myself the same lie you're telling yourself right now. I'd look at the market, I'd look at my bank account, and I'd say, I'll start when I'm a real adult. I thought I was being responsible. The truth? I was just protecting my ego. I didn't want to be the guy investing the price of a pizza. It felt pathetic. But that's the first trap, the entry-level ego. We're sitting here drinking coffee that costs more than the first investment we should have made 5 years ago. And while we wait to be ready, we are burning the only asset that actually builds wealth. It's not the money, it's the cycles. Now, why does this matter at 2 a.m. when you can't sleep? Because that's when the quiet anxiety hits. You realize that your job, no matter how much you love it, is a trade. You trade an hour of your life for a handful of dollars. That's a linear game. And in a linear game, you eventually run out of hours. The only way out is to build a parallel engine that doesn't need your heartbeat to run. But here's the thing. Your brain has a GIST filter. It's a survival mechanism. If you think of investing as a big event, your brain treats it like a threat. It makes you hesitate. It makes you overthink. But when you automate $10, it's noise. Your brain ignores it. And that's the secret. You want to be an investor that your brain doesn't even notice. Open your banking app right now. Set up a recurring transfer for $10. Just 10. Do it before your brain realizes it's a threat. Think about aviation logic. A massive cargo plane doesn't just start at 30,000 feet. It spends a massive amount of energy just to move the first inch on the runway. It's loud, it's shaky, and from the outside, it looks like it's struggling. That's your first year of investing. You're putting in $20 a week. The market dips, and you're actually down $5. Your friends are buying new sneakers, and you're losing money on a screen. Most people quit here. They think the plane is broken. But they don't realize that this friction is a requirement for lift. Stop waiting for a real salary to start investing. Your entry-level ego is keeping you broke. Listen, a dollar you invest at 20 is heavy money. It has 40 years of potential. A dollar you invest at 45 is light. It's weak. You have to work 10 times harder later to get the same result you could have gotten for the price of a sandwich today. By waiting to start big, you are murdering your most powerful employees. The barrier to entry isn't the bank, it's the mirror. Set a recurring $10 transfer right now. Stop being a tourist in your own life. Listen carefully. In minimalist architecture, it's not the huge glass walls that hold the house up. It's the tension in the cables. Your $15 a week habit is that cable. It builds the emotional ROI long before the financial one shows up. Why? Because when you have $100 on the line, you learn how to watch the market turn red and not vomit. You're practicing for the day you have $100,000 on the line. If you don't build that boredom muscle now, you will panic later. I've seen it happen. People wait. They finally start big with $50,000. The market drops 10%, and they lose their minds. They didn't have the identity of an investor. They were just tourists. The truth is, in 2026, there are no excuses left. We have fractional shares. We have automation. The barrier to entry isn't the bank. It's the mirror. It's the courage to say, I'm starting with $5 because I'm man enough to be a beginner. But here's the thing about the algorithm of life. Wealth is backloaded. In a 30-year cycle, almost 60% of your total gains happen in the last 5 years. It's like a snowball. It takes forever to get to the size of a fruit, but then it becomes a mountain in seconds. If you quit in year 10 because it's not doing much, you miss the entire point. You did all the hard work of the takeoff and none of the gliding. Check your parallel engine. If it's not running, turn the knob today. Even if it's just $5 a week. Just get the engine started. The clock is going to tick anyway. The next decade is coming. You can wake up then with a gliding engine that pays for your life. Or you can wake up with the same 2 a.m. anxiety, wondering where the time went. Wealth isn't a big event. It's a small habit that gets out of control. So let's do a grit check in the comments. What is the stupid small number you're committing to starting today? Don't give me a hero number. Give me a consistent number. Type it out. Name it. The runway is clear. Stop waiting for the perfect weather.